Steve, your opinion of Dak Prescott right now is what?
Man, he's MVP. He's the way he's playing, the way he's orchestrating and conducting. He's Mozart. Orchestrating something so beautiful. He has so many mouths to feed, but you don't need 35 cents a day to feed this child. Just give it to Dak and he will take care of it.
Before we even start today's show, hold on, y'all. Everybody get you a mug. Take you a celebratory sip. We've been fighting for times like this to rhyme like this. For our quarterback to finally get to shine like this and to be defined like this. Man, Dak Prescott is finally starting to get those flowers that we started this channel for, not only for Dak, but for all of our Cowboys players, because there's a clear star tax. And this channel was to cut right through that star tax, cut through the BS, and make sure that everyone stays grounded to reality. And the reality is, Dakota Prescott, man, he's been not only an MVP front runner this season thus far, he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league for a long time. And people are finally having to keep it real. They're finally having to give flowers. I'm talking about from Stephen Forehead Smith to Donovan McNabb and Eagles great. Everyone is backtracking and keeping it real about what Dak Prescott actually is. This is a feel-good video, y'all. Let's get right into it. Grab you a mug and enjoy. Man, shut your up. First thing we're going to start out with, just to make the Trash Pigeons fans mad, for real. Eagles great, Donovan McNabb.
Let's take a look at your MVP list as we wrap it up here. This is an unbelievable.
Oh! Donovan McNabb's top 5. Dak Prescott at the top of his list. Then Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Jonathan Taylor, Jackson Smith, and Jiggle.
List. The Eagles may disown you for this one, Donovan. Dak is your top pick. Tell me this. What?
Disown him. Disown him for speaking the truth.
Has no defense whatsoever. CeeDee Lamb has been hurt. They've been mixed matching different guys. It's just pretty much him. And they're running the football, yes, but their play action game and intermediate passing game has been on fire. They're the reason they're in the position they are is because of Dak.
Stephen Forehead Smith had this to say about Dakota Mozart Prescott. A little bit of a teaser there.
Are you sitting down? Sitting down?
He's going to say yes, huh?
You finna say yes? Dallas Cowboys going to the playoffs.
There you go. There you go. He's trying to set them up for the fall, but the playoffs are good.
Dallas Cowboys going to the playoffs. Dak Prescott.
MVP.
Is going to be a top 2 candidate for MVP. He's right now. Okay?
Yes, he is.
First and foremost, we don't need your approval. We don't need you to say this. We know this. We've been trying to get you dumbasses to realize this for a long time. So make no mistake about it. We're not happy. We don't feel good because you finally came around the block, bro. We've been waiting on the block for a while, bro. We've been holding this mug down. You just now came through the neighborhood, bro. So we don't really care. For real. I just want to make that clear. I get no satisfaction, no fulfillment from Stephen A. Smith finally realizing that Dak Prescott is that dude. But I just wanted to show it, that his big forehead ass had to actually come up here and have a moment of realness.
Seriousness, all joking aside, Denver's going to be tough. That's going to tell me something about Dallas.
I agree.
I expect them to beat Arizona at home. You got a bye week and then another bye week with a road game against the Raiders because they trash. Okay? Then you
I ain't mean to laugh at him.
Philly,
Cut that part out. I ain't mean to laugh at his joke. Cut that part out.
Kansas City and Detroit.
Hope I catch that in post edit.
That's going to tell me something. That 3-game stretch is going to tell me what I should.
And I agree. And what it's going to tell you, Stephen Forehead Smith, is if Dak Prescott the MVP or not. If the Cowboys win 80% of their games on the back stretch of their schedule, after they come back from the bye week, and they win 80% of the remainder of those games, Dak Prescott should 100% be the league MVP. If this team gets into the playoffs, period, Dak Prescott should be the league MVP. So again, this ain't about me being like, oh, I feel good because Stephen A. Smith finally said so. Stephen A. Smith again, shut your bitch ass What's up? I don't care what you say. I just had to show my peoples to show that, man, the thing that we've worked so hard for is become to a point, and our quarterback is playing so well, it can't be denied. But wait, it's even better.
Light boxes.
All right, here we go, y'all. Steve Smith Sr.
Ferguson is a beast. That
Oh,
dude.
he's tied for the league lead in touchdown catches.
Yeah, so Ferguson, he's
got
so
everything.
active in the run game. With Williams, they got to pick their poison.
Shout out to Jake Ferguson. He's somebody that I was kind of starting to clamp down on a little bit. Be like, hey, man, we need you to take that next step. We need you to show up. You just got paid. I ain't care about him getting paid. I don't pocket watch. I'm not a Pop Warner creator, a professional pocket watcher. I'm not one of those people policing other people's pockets. That's what Pop Warner stands for. I'm not one of those people. But I was saying that, hey, man, Jake, you can't just stay the same as what you were 2023. We need you to take that next step, bro. And Jake has. So let me shut my bitch ass up.
You can't single up. The Commanders found that out. You can't single up
These receivers.
George Pickens, and now with CeeDee Lamb out there, and then Ferguson,
Yeah.
right?
So then
It's
Dak's
been
and Dak's decision making, like you said, Steve, he's just gonna come to the line and go, all right, what do they got? And he's getting protected. And so with Dak, Steve, and when when you ask anybody in Dallas, this is what I'm told. The football IQ has been off the charts, specifically even this year. The poise has been outstanding. Complete control, complete command of this offense. He's playing pitch and catch some of them things. Some of the balls he's
been
dropping
doing
in, it's just he's seeing it so well.
Respect on my
and
QB.
the part that I wanted to ask you was when I ask other defensive coaches, it's I love Dak's game. I love the way he plays. I've been a big fan of him. Hey, why does he get so much heat? Why does he get so much criticism? And that probably
Because the egghead ass media. That's why, bruh. The egghead ass media.
is the case. I think he's gotten a lot of criticism
He
over the course of his career.
This is what we've been waiting for. All jokes aside, this is the part of the genesis or transformation of Dak's career that we've been waiting for, that I've been pushing for, that I've been trying to push the general public towards in general, just to kind of have a moment of clarity. Be like, damn, this is a really good fucking quarterback. This dude is really good at playing football. And all BS aside, all politics aside, we need to give him credit for being really good at playing football. This is what we've been trying to push people towards.
Why? Is it because
Well,
there's been some instances in big games where maybe he hasn't had the best performance? But, I mean, he's dominated his division. It's him and Patrick Mahomes that are the best in football over the last several years against their division.
Not
I
even
think he has
close.
like 3 losses in the division over the last 5 years. Like, he doesn't lose in the NFC East a whole lot. Like, why does he get some unnecessary in a lot of coaches' minds? Heat or knocks?
Because with the Dallas Cowboys and the Star, you get people automatically who start to discredit because of how much the Dallas Cowboy fans.
This is somebody that worked with the NFL Network. This is somebody that's been in league circles. He just let you know. He just let you know exactly the jig is up. We can't continue to put him in this box that we're putting him in, which he's about to continue to explain it. And this is a good 5-6 minutes right here. Shout out Steve Smith, 89 Podcast by Steve Smith and James Palmer. Shout out to them. It's a good 5 minutes right here, y'all. Stick with me. Because this right here just is going to make you feel even better about your QB. And for one, I just want to make sure that we all continue to hear our guy getting his flowers, because we've been hearing a lot of negativity. So it's time to balance that out with some positivity.
Fans, the players, some of those players are revered, right? I go back and as an example, remember Miles Austin, the wide receiver,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I know where you're going.
Man, he wasn't a bad receiver,
Right?
However, he wasn't like a dominant receiver.
Exactly right.
The way he was getting covered.
Exactly
He was
right.
getting covered.
Even the way he's remembered to this day. Like he's a legend or something. Miles Austin was good, bro. But, man, cut it out, bro. Comparatively speaking, bro, take the Cowboy star off of him. Man, Miles, come on, bro. Again, I'm not in the business of trying to degrade or demean Cowboy or anything like that. He played for us, so he is what he was, right? We love him for that. But if you're being real with yourself from a football perspective, take your fan cap off, bro. Miles Austin wasn't one of those dudes. He wasn't a Larry Fitzgerald. He wasn't a Brandon Marsh. He wasn't one of those dudes, Chad Johnson. Terrell Owens, Randy. He wasn't one of those. He wasn't even close to that tier. Miles Austin was at best, comparatively speaking to today's time, a Cortland Sutton, bro. He was a Cortland Sutton. He wasn't even on the level of a George Pickens, bro. He was a Cortland Sutton. But what Steve Smith Sr. is saying is correct.
Like he was in the top 10 statistically, and he wasn't.
Yeah.
And that is that star. There are some organizations, when you come into that organization, whether you've earned it or not, you become a superstar. You start to be marketed in the way that your game sometimes doesn't always line up.
Facts.
Now,
that's what's going on with Trevon Diggs right now. And a lot of the fans' hearts and minds right now. A lot of the people that are still really holding on and are really get mad at me for being real and calling a spade a spade. That is what's going on. His star got elevated to a point that represented that of a consistent, perennial all-pro player. It's not what he is. It's not what he is. It's not what he was. He was tracking to be. He didn't have enough time to become that, though. The star had already elevated him to that. Y'all see what I'm saying? Even if he had the trajectory, right? Before the injuries, he absolutely was on that trajectory. Now, whether his mind was right and his spirit was in the right place to get him there, I don't know. But this is true. This is exactly what's happened with a lot of our guys that fans can't let go of.
Dak was a 4th-round draft pick who replaced Romo, and some people were like, oh, and then so they threw him in there. He got a lot of credit early. And then all of a sudden, right, then when you had Ezekiel Elliott running the football, there were, in the contract negotiations, there were times where we do it all the time. Which one makes the offense go? Who deserves to get paid? Who is the reason why this is happening, right? Yep. And we love to give it to the quarterback, but then sometimes we like to say it ain't the quarterback. So I think he got caught up in that. I know I even was asking, I was like, look, I think I said it on NFL Network a couple of years ago when he was up, and I was like, hey, Ezekiel Elliott is this offense. He's the quarterback. And I had the opportunity to talk to Dak Prescott. I was in New Orleans. It was the last time. Hey, there he is. The last time.
So he was one of those
that we worked Thursday night, because the next year it was given to it was sold off to Amazon Prime. That I said, hey man, I made this statement and I just wanted to tell you that I was completely wrong. And Dak did something that was super cool. He goes, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yo, that's our damn quarterback, bro. This man is locked in. This is what I'm talking about with Diggsy. This man, Dak, didn't even hear what Steve Smith Sr. had to say. What the hell, Trevon Diggs give a damn what Attack on Cowboys got to say? And yeah, I degrade myself. I don't take myself that seriously. The hell bro, come on, man. Lock in. Focus on your craft, bro.
And I was like, well, and so I repeated it, right? And told him that I was wrong. And he was like, man, I really appreciate that, Steve. And it was super dope.
That is cool.
Right?
That's
really cool. Don't give a damn.
I never and still don't have a problem. I'm going to always say how I feel. And I'm going to say how I feel about whoever it is. And if I have the opportunity, if it didn't land well, sit well with them, hearing it through the grapevine, hearing it on the streets.
Here it comes.
I'll always have an opportunity.
Here it comes.
Present myself. Humbly present myself, an opportunity to say, hey, if something doesn't sit well with you, let me know. I'm a big boy. I've heard no before. I've heard it almost too often, right? But it is what it is.
So now you got your opportunity.
Here it is.
In 2025.
Yep.
Steve, your opinion of Dak Prescott right now is what?
Man, he's MVP. He's
How about them? He's MVP.
the way he's playing, the way he's orchestrating and conduct. He's Mozart.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Mozart. What a beautiful compliment to give a quarterback. He's Mozart, one of the greatest composers of all time. He's Mozart. What a beautiful, look how far we've come. We've gone from, damn, Dak Prescott. We've gone from Sea Turtle McCoy, ass, to he's Mozart. Let's take a sip, ladies and gentlemen.
orchestrating something so beautiful. He has so many mouths to feed, but you don't need 35 cents a day to feed this child. Just give it to Dak and he will take care of it, right? And he's doing it. He's doing it well.
I like the way you're talking to me. Talk to me nicely and don't talk to me at all. Talk to me nicely and don't talk to me at all. Oh, my goodness.
That was
Eagles legend, critical NFL analyst, critical NFL talking head, pundit, commentator, comedian, media personality, clown, Stephen Forehead Smith. People can't deny it no more, bro. Because to deny what he's doing now, you be discrediting the game. And that's how great our quarterback is. So the next time you hear somebody try to talk negative to you about Dak, the next time you engage with somebody that was banging the drum of move on from Dak, man, just remember to yourself in the back of your mind, you ain't got to be confrontational, but remember to yourself in the back of your mind, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. So tread lightly with anything that comes out they soup coolers. I used to grind like this for times like this, to spit these rhymes like this, to shine like this. Damn! How about them Cowboys.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still them boys.